How's it going, everyone? Lagatare here in Gettysburg. I'm going to try to get a couple of conversations going. Would I be able to ask you a few questions? No? Can I at least share some information with you? Getting set up, get my audio set up here. I only have probably about a half hour today. So I already passed out a couple of flyers. Where should I put this? No. I don't like this big thing. I always like to put this on here. Alright. That should actually, wait a minute, it might be going through my earbud. Hold on. Okay, can somebody let me know if the audio is working? Good audio through here? What's up, Bretta? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I kind of took off last week. I was worried about Nova, so I had to stay with her. And I meant to be out here a little bit earlier, but okay, cool. I was helping my dad this morning, so. But there's a lot of people here. I've already talked to a couple of people real quick, kind of while I was getting set up, just passing some information out. But I'm going to try to have one or two conversations before I have to go. So how's everybody been doing? What's up, Ted? I got one of my big salads that I'm eating. Yeah. There's a lot of people walking their dogs today. A lot. I didn't bring any dog treats. Would I be able to ask you a few questions?
No, thank you.
Can I share some information with you at least? The other one, Pepper. I was giving out another one before this, and it said something about making compassionate choices. And some lady came up and looked at it, and she was like, "No, I don't want that." I'm like, "What, are you not compassionate?" She said, "I'm compassionate every day." She walked away. Like, damn. It was kind of weird. How do you look at that and just say, "No, I don't want that"? I asked them a minute ago and they all just ignored me, so I'm not going to ask them again. Here comes some people. Would I be able to ask you guys a few questions or share some information with you?
No, we're good, thank you.
You sure? They're good, thank you. Everyone thinks that they're good. The animals are not good. I was thinking about asking some different questions today. What do you guys think about asking? Do you think that we should judge people based on the way they treat animals? And then I'll ask them, how do you treat animals? Or do you think that's, maybe I shouldn't use the word judge? Or maybe I should. What about, do you think people should be held accountable for the way they treat animals? What about that? Just opening with that. Nice. That's cool. I might be doing some painting for my dad up here soon. There's that chick on the bike again. I've seen her before. She has like a selfie stick or something. She's like recording when she rides her bike or something. You should definitely make a video about Charlie Kirk. Stuff like that's getting a lot of views. And about peace. Like, that's what we need, more people trying to bring us together. Since all this shit's happened, it seems like it's just dividing us apart more, and I don't like that. What about this guy and his dog? No, I can't even turn it enough. Look at this dog. He's cute. How you doing? Can I ask you a couple questions? It's about animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are you okay being in my video? This is a live stream. So how do you feel about animals? Love animals?
I love it.
Yeah. How do you feel about the way that humans exploit animals?
I think it's obnoxious.
Yeah. Do you think that people should be held accountable for the way that they treat animals?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what about like cows and pigs and chickens? Oh, there's a dog.
Hey. Turn around.
Hi. Normally I have dog treats, but I don't have any with me today.
It's okay. Picky.
Yeah.
I understand farming. I understand hunting, but I am not a hunter or farmer.
Yeah.
I think if there were a better way, a more efficient way to get the protein and the stuff we need, the nutrients we need, that animals should be left to live.
Right, right.
People don't get enough protein on vegetarian diets to get to especially kids for growth.
Okay.
Once you're an adult, it's not as critical. Your diet should be mostly vegetables and fruit and other things anyway.
Yeah.
Fish is a good alternative to chicken. I don't like the way the living conditions are for the animals. Factory farming is disgusting.
Yeah.
If the animals
Do you think
were treated humanely and farmed responsibly, then it would be better for everybody.
Right. So I like what you said earlier about just like if we could get everything from other places without the animals, then we should let them live.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the largest health organization in the world is actually deemed that a vegan diet is suitable for all stages of life, even children or pregnant women. So you can get enough protein. There's a transport truck right there that's going to the slaughterhouse. Yeah, that's so sad. So how much protein do you get a day? I get about 100 grams, 80 grams to 100 grams of protein on a vegan diet, plant-based.
I'm probably about 150, 200.
Yeah, so I only eat 2 meals too. So if you eat 3 meals, then if you eat similar to what I eat, you could probably get all your protein.
Yeah.
So have you ever?
I do protein shake and stuff like that.
Yeah, like protein powders.
I rarely do more than 6 to 8 ounces of meat when I'm doing meat anyway. So.
Yeah. So what would stop you from just cutting that out and living vegan yourself? You think that's the best way to respect the animals?
I think it is. I think just flavors, I guess.
Yeah, the taste. Which a lot of the seasonings and spices and stuff are really plants anyway, too, right? So
yeah, most of that is. And you can make a lot of things taste similar.
Yeah.
I just haven't developed a taste for that as much.
Right. Yeah, so I can share some resources with you. Do you think you would want to look into it a little bit more? And
I'll take a look.
If you want to, I just always try to say we should put ourselves like kind of in the animal's position, try to look at it from their point of view.
Mm-hmm.
If you were an animal at the slaughterhouse or like in one of those animals in that truck we just saw,
and not knowing what to expect.
Yeah, how fast would you want people to change?
That's it.
Yeah.
It's hard though, you know.
Yeah.
There's a large population.
Right. Yeah. I know. We're not all gonna. Not everyone's gonna change overnight, but me and you we can make changes overnight. So that's why I'm trying out here talking to individuals. So I really appreciate you talking to me. You have any other questions or anything?
All
right.
I respect what you're doing. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. What's up, Evil? That was a decent conversation. He was kind of getting it. I really appreciate that he said, if we can get everything from animals, we should just let them live. But then he said he likes to eat fish and chicken. But his only reason was taste, you know? That's what, he seemed pretty honest about it. Unfortunately, he was saying that it's hard. It's not that hard. But you do have to learn a little bit, right? What replacements. Maybe I should have told him to sign up on the back. He looked at it though. I think he'll look more into it, you know. What the hell is that thing? They just feed the animals with that. Is that what that was? A bunch of them. I was gonna ask her. The truck's too loud. Damn it. 4 minutes and left, yeah. I do that at my house. I have other people that live in my house with me. And when I go to bed, they come down and make dinner. So sometimes when I go to bed, I'll put something on the TV like that. And they'll come downstairs and just like turn it off. I have a whiteboard in my kitchen. And I wrote, stop eating animals, sign up for 10 weeks to vegan. And I leave these on my table, different ones. so that they breed them. And I'll open it to a certain page and leave it there, so when they come down, they see it. I talked to my mom yesterday, unfortunately. She basically told me she doesn't watch any of my videos. And then she basically said she doesn't care about animals being boiled alive, which set me off. That really pissed me off. I couldn't believe my mom said that. Like, how do you say that to your son? That's an animal rights activist, that you don't care about animals being boiled alive. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, go check out Tad's channel. It's got some good videos. Trying to spread the message out there. That last guy said, we should hold people accountable for the way they treat animals. Yeah, your mom's the same. That sucks. Literally worse than most of my conversations that I have out here. Random strangers on the street. My mom was worse. She's one of those evil old ladies that I talk about sometimes. Some of the worst conversations I've had were with older ladies that just really don't care. That's so scary. Can I ask you guys a few questions? Or share some information with you at least? Mouth is kind of full. I wonder if they're looking at my shirt and saying no because I have a black metal t-shirt on. One guy actually stopped because of my shirt when I was setting up. That was kind of cool. And he was a big dude too. He was like freaking jacked. And he's a local. I've seen him a couple of times, and this time I actually tried to ask him, and I gave him some information. So I'll probably see him again in the future, and I can ask him if he actually read it and looked into it. But if I can find some people that are he was double my size, like a big dude. We got people like that are vegan. Then people can't say that they're not getting enough protein, you know? I've been vegan for over a year now. Last week was the day that I went vegan. I don't know exactly what day it was, but it was between the 11th and the 13th, I guess. But yeah, I've been vegan for a year now, and I weigh more than I did a year ago. I have more muscle. I'm stronger than I was a year ago. So I'm definitely getting enough protein, you know? How you doing? I don't know if I talked to him before, or he's always working. I think I've asked him, but he just has always said that he doesn't have time. How you doing, ma'am? Can I ask you a few questions? Yeah. She's exercising. Can't stop. idea, right? This guy's got a dog. So many dogs. So this must be another vegan channel. Yep, I try to speak up for the animals. How's it going?
Selling any jerky?
No, I have some jerky. If you want some, can I ask you a couple questions?
I've been here before.
You want a piece?
Oh, we're good.
Got a couple left. There's a Texas barbecue, a hickory smoke, or a Thai peanut. The barbecue.
That's my hound. Sit. From you.
Yep, I'm just passing out stuff like this.
Oh, I've seen it before.
Good dog.
That's Max.
Max. He's cute. He's sitting up.
What do you make this shit
Good
out of?
boy. I'm not sure which one it is. Some of them are made out of mushrooms. Some of them are made out of seitan or soy. So it's got like 10 grams of protein in them. I think they all have the same protein.
Yeah, we had our steak fight.
Yeah.
Max.
You ever think about trying a plant-based diet though?
No.
You think that those animals want to live instead of just being our food?
Wants to live.
Yeah. So why do you think it's okay to kill the animals like that? Do you feel bad for them at least or something like that? You know?
No.
You don't feel bad for them at all?
I grew up on a farm. I've been doing it all my life.
You can still feel bad for them, right?
No.
No?
That's why I was put on the earth.
Well, what were you put on Earth for?
Feed myself, feed others, feed the cows,
Right.
milk the cows,
But then why do we kill them?
so we can eat them.
But it seems like what you're first describing is just taking care of them, right?
I take care of them, you know. Gotta have healthy animals to make healthy food, just like plants. Gotta take care of the plants for them to be healthy.
Yeah. So don't you think there's a difference between chopping?
Crickets. What do you think about eating crickets?
I don't eat crickets either.
I'm just saying,
Don't you think that
what they've
there's?
been pushing there lately?
Yeah, I think it's wrong. I think if we're killing crickets for food, that's even more lives.
About fish,
Same thing with fish.
same thing.
When we're killing fish compared to like a cow,
Mm-hmm.
you're taking way more lives.
Way more lives. What?
The fish's life.
Oh.
You know, because we farm and we catch like trillions of fish. It's like massive scale. And if we were to do that with like insects, then it would be more lives that we would be, you know, violating their rights. You would agree there's a difference between chopping up a carrot and slitting the throat of an animal, right?
We know. Before I answer that, I'm sure we can scare somebody up that would argue that point too.
Well, yeah, I know there's a lot of crazy people out there, but most people, you know, we acknowledge that there's somebody inside that animal, you know, just like your buddy Max.
Yep.
He's not like a plant, you know what I mean? There's somebody in there.
You can pet Max. It's okay.
So he knows. You know, if he were to have a bad experience, like if I were to hurt him, for example, right? Then next time you walk by and he sees me, he would probably stay away from me, right?
Perhaps. But
Yeah.
then on the other hand, you know, it's not like we torture animals.
Yeah, we do torture animals.
How?
Have you ever seen Dominion? You should watch that film and you can see.
Please.
Yeah, it'll show you. Or Pignorant is another good one. Pignorant. Check that one out. It shows you what happens to the pigs. Most
What happens
pigs,
to the pig?
85%, 90% of the pigs are actually tortured in gas chambers. Did you know that?
Horse shit.
Horse shit, it's not.
I've been tortured shit all my life. We don't torture them. It's over.
Yeah, that's not how pigs go, or chickens,
Yes, it is.
or fish. Most animals are actually tortured. Yeah, you're welcome. Asshole. Oh man, my fork. How's it going? Yeah, I guess you guys couldn't hear that guy very well. He was a little crazy. He didn't care about animals. But then when I told him that we were torturing animals, he didn't like that. He said didn't think that we should be doing that, right? So obviously he does care. He's just lying to himself. It's sad. It's sad. He probably shouldn't have given that jerky to the dog. But whatever. Shortening both of their lives. Eating steaks. Eating animals. He probably gives that dog a whole bunch of different things he probably shouldn't be eating. You know what used to be a way of life? Women not having rights. You think women should not have rights? Or you think we should have slavery? That used to be a thing. It was normal. We did it for a really long time. We got a lot of benefit from it too. Doesn't make it right though. Same thing with the animals. Sure, we got a lot of benefit from it when we needed it. At some point, maybe it was necessary for some people. But I really don't like that argument either. Because there's been vegans, people that respected animals and didn't eat them forever. There's always been people like that. They just stomped out one of those bugs. Just because we've been doing something for a long time doesn't mean it's right. Everybody always says that we need to do it in a better way. Feed trucks. So what's a better way? What's a better way to kill an animal? Give them more space that we don't have? Why do you think we factory farm most animals? Because we don't have the space. If you wanted to give animals more room, let them live longer, it would be worse for people, worse for the planet. It makes no sense. The only answer is to not eat the animals. It's the only thing that actually makes sense. People just don't think about it. Like the first guy that I actually talked to, you could tell he just never really thought about it that much. And that's why I'm out here, because neither did I. Until a year ago. And I wish I thought about it sooner. I wish somebody like myself talked to me about it, showed me what I was doing. And I hate being lied to, and I hate being tricked, right? A lot of these industries, they lie to you and they trick you into buying their products. Why do you want to support a company like that? If you wouldn't kill an animal yourself, why is it okay to pay somebody else to do it? It's not an opinion when there's a victim in the end. You have to put yourself in their position. I don't mean an animal. I just mean someone that's oppressed, that's being exploited. If you were being exploited, would you say, oh, it's just their opinion? They can do it because it's just their opinion. So it's fine. That doesn't make any sense either. Do you think that animals can be slaves? Do you think that farmed animals, factory farmed animals are enslaved? Or do you think that they're free? That shouldn't be a question. You know, wild animals are free to an extent, right? That's why a lot of people say that hunting's better than farming animals, because at least they get to live in the wild and be free. Look at all these feed trucks. It's like one after another. I'm not trying to save the world out here. I'm just trying to change people's minds one at a time. As there's more and more activists, though, there will definitely be more and more vegans, and there's already like 200 million vegans in the world. There's more vegans than people in Russia. Isn't that crazy? There's more vegans than Christians in the United States. Can I share some information with you guys?
Oh.
It's about animals.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate a lot of information on animals.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah. I have some guy who's from like England, and he sits and he plays music for us, like at, I think at like blues or whatever.
Are you vegan?
Yep.
Do you want?
You're vegan? Yeah, both of you? All three of you?
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, okay.
On your way.
Yeah. You're right there. Just like a couple more things.
Yep.
Awesome. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks. Two of them were vegan. That's so cool. She recognized the guy. Sorry. I gave them the One Loves Music, and it's a guy playing music to the animals. She said she recognized him. She's like, oh, this is the guy like on TikTok or something that plays music to the animals. She must have seen him before, or maybe somebody similar. But that's cool. I haven't met that many vegans out here, and they're all in they're on vacation because they're taking pictures. But yeah, that was cool. Hopefully they become active, try to spread the message. The one girl was vegetarian, so I think they're trying to get her to go all the way, you know? Figure it out, because it's like, it's not a diet. So hopefully they understand that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me chewing a lot? Sorry, I'm moving my mic down. I don't know how sensitive it is. But I gotta go anyway. Short stream today. Maybe I can pass out a couple of these while I'm walking. I did have some stickers, but there was only like 1 or 2 kids that walked by, and the parents did not want to talk to me, which is kind of sad. I always feel bad for the kids. I saw on Facebook somebody that I know, she's got a 10-year-old son, killed his first deer or something, or first deer of the season or something. Maybe he's killed more before. Little kid holding the dead deer's head up with its tongue hanging out, getting a picture of it, like, look what I killed. It's so sad to me. We should not be teaching that to our kids. Like, if he went out on his own, right? If you were like, go play outside, and he grabbed a bunny and broke the bunny's neck, you'd be like, holy shit, that kid is weird. That kid's evil. That kid's gonna grow up to be a murderer or something like that, right? His parents are literally teaching him to kill animals. It's so crazy to me. I think her husband goes and like trophy hunts, shit like that. So, there's another feed truck. Alright, I'm gonna... I gotta get going. I don't want to miss my bus. But yeah, that was a short stream today. There's my bus right there. If you're not vegan, then you're supporting animal abuse. That guy didn't want to believe it about the pigs. You know, most pigs die in gas chambers?
I did not.
Yeah, most people don't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they scream and they cry too.
That sounds popular.
Yeah, she said, no, I don't know that. Or didn't know that. I don't know, maybe you could hear. It's so crazy though. Nobody knows that. You wonder why. They don't want you to know. Poor lady. They don't want you to know. They don't fall asleep. That's always the next question. They're like, oh, well, they probably just fall asleep in the gas chamber. No. They literally kick their hooves off. They're so terrified. I didn't even know that until recently. Some pigs will kick their hooves off their feet. That's crazy. Yeah, thanks. I'll be back on Wednesday. I was going to come. Actually, it's supposed to rain a lot, I heard, so I might postpone it. But I was going to do the next, like, Cube of Truth style. I don't know if I have any more people coming this time. I just might, again, do it by myself. I might even come if it's raining a little bit. I mean, I don't really care. There might not be as many people walking around, but Wednesday is my next free day. Possibly Friday, but I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Next Friday, I'm going to the cat shelter in town here. I'm going to help them. I'll volunteer, take care of some cats. So I might try to stream that a little bit next Friday. But I got to go. So thanks for being here, guys. Tomorrow, I might try to do like a hangout stream tomorrow for a little bit. But yeah, I haven't been keeping up with a lot of recent videos and stuff like that. So I'm sure there's some vegan videos that have come out the past week. We can watch some of them together. So, but thanks, guys. I'll see you.